Do you know slimmer thighs and toned legs without jumping or high impact moves is possible? You're in the right place. This low impact joint friendly workout is perfect for beginners, super effective for burning inner and outer thigh fat. Hi everyone, welcome to UVAP, your partner in living a fitter, healthier, happier you. We simplify fitness with research-backed at-home routines tailored to your busy schedule. But before we start, I noticed 70% of you haven't subscribed yet. Please hit that subscribe button. It helps us share more free fitness tips and resources with you. And I promise, as the channel grows, we'll get bigger. Grab your shoes, mats, water bottle and towel and find a comfortable spot and let's make this your workout zone. See, this routine will tone your legs, slim your thighs and boost your confidence. Gentle on the joints but strong on the results. And here's something to look forward to. During the breaks, I will share simple tips and bust some common myths regarding the thigh fat. Stay tuned because this workout is going to make you feel amazing today.
Coming up next is arm swing. It's very simple stretching exercise. Just stand straight and rotate both your arms together. Keep breathing as you do this. This is really good for your shoulder mobility. Make sure you do it with a speed that you are comfortable and don't do it too fast in case you have any shoulder issue. Do it according to your body's current strength. Well done! Coming up is cat-cow. You begin on your all fours, arch your back into a cow-like position and then round your back up inside in a cat-like position. And we keep doing it so that it really stretches our spines and make us ready for the workout that is about to come. Well done! Coming up next is one of the most effective exercises for your legs, which is side lunge. You stand straight with your legs apart. Move your weight on one side, one knee bent, the other leg straight, and then we alternate to the other side. Make sure to breathe out as you bend your leg, breathe in as you come up. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out and engage your glutes. Keep your core engaged as well and try to keep your back straight. Feel it in your thighs, in your quads, in your inner thighs. Well done! Coming up next is plank toe touch. You get into a hand plank position, then you lift your hips towards the ceiling, forming an inverted V. And as you do that, take your hand to touch the opposite feet and keep changing the hand and the feet combination. Plank, then inverted V, touch your hand towards your feet, then get back into the plank position. Don't hold your breath, keep breathing as you do this. And keep your knees as straight as possible. Last 5 seconds, the last few reps always burn. Well done. Coming next is reverse tabletop reach. You get into a reverse tabletop position and then lift one hand, reach towards the ceiling, get back into the tabletop position and reach towards the ceiling on the other side using the other hand, and keep repeating. When you do that, make sure you are extending your arm really high so that you feel it in your love handles. And this is working really nice for your core. As you extend, breathe out, do not hold your breath, keep your core engaged in this entire process. Well done, well done. Coming up next is standing leg circles. You take support of a wall, then lift one leg and start making circles with that leg. And when you do that, keep your knees straight. Make sure your core is tight and you are using your glutes to lift this leg. Keep breathing, do not hold your breath and focus on your glute and leg muscles. Core tight all the time. Well done, well done. We do the same thing with the right leg. Take a small break and make sure when you do these exercises, you feel it with your mind on the muscle that is getting worked. That will really enhance the results for you. Now we lift the right leg and make circles. Try to keep knee as straight as possible. Keep breathing, do not hold your breath. Well done. Make sure you don't hold your breath, keep on breathing, and you should feel it in your obliques. This is really good for your love handles. Next one is one of my favorites, jumping jack. You stand with your feet together and arms by the sides, jump, spread your legs out and raise your arms overhead. Then you jump back to the starting position, hands down, and keep repeating the movement. Hold your breath when you do any of the cardio exercises. If you have knee problem, you should not do jump and you just do the little bit movements as we are showing on screen. Lovely.
Oh my God, wow! You have already completed 10 minutes. See, 10 minutes are the toughest, the first 10 minutes. So take a moment to pause, catch your breath. Breathe deeply, through your nose, out through the nose. Grab your water bottle take slow, small sips to rehydrate. Let this be a moment to reset, relax before we dive back in. If you want to press a pause and take a break, you can press a longer pause. Now here's an interesting fact for you. See, many people believe that slimming down thighs, it requires a lot of jumping, running, or using very heavy equipment. But that is actually a myth. The fact is that controlled, low-impact workouts just like this are equally effective in targeting stubborn areas like thighs and legs while protecting the joints. Now, roll your shoulders back, stretch those legs a little bit. Let's gear up for the next set. You are all doing an incredible job. Keep it going.
Coming up next is lateral lunge. You take a step to the side with your right foot, bending the right knee. So lunge, lateral lunge on one side, move to the center position, and then lateral lunge on the other side. And as you do this, make sure your knee is not coming too much forward and you keep breathing as you do this. Keep your core tight. You will feel it in your inner thigh, and that's the intention.
Grab your dumbbells and stand tall, feet hip width apart, looking strong already. Step your right foot back and to the left like you're doing a royal curtsy. Bend those knees, and while you're at it, curl those weights up toward your shoulders. Step back to center and switch it up with the other leg. Keep it smooth, keep it royal, and let those muscles shine.
Next is side plank hip dips. You get into a side plank position and then move your hips up and down. Make sure you are not holding your breath and keep your core engaged as you do this. This will really work well on your side love handles. More seconds. Breathe out as you come up, breathe in as you go down. We'll just do the same thing on the other side. Keep your core engaged and keep your mind on your core. Wherever you feel the maximum pressure, keep the mind there. It will really enhance the effect. Coming up next is frog pump. You lie on your back with the soles of your feet together, knees bent outwards. And now you lift your hip towards the ceiling and squeezing your glutes in the process. Lower and relax, and then we repeat the motion. Lift up, lift down, and don't hold your breath. Keep the glutes tight as you do this.
Drop into a forearm plank core tight, glutes engaged, straight as a board. Lift one leg up, no wobbly hips. Lower it down smooth and switch legs. Keep it controlled, keep it strong, and own that plank.
Next is butterfly crunches. You lie down on your back, lift your leg at 30 degrees, crunch your legs to your stomach, and as you do that, rotate your hands in full circles. When you do, you also pull your upper body up using your core. You should feel it in your core. Breathe out as your head moves up. Breathe in as it goes down. Last 5 seconds. Good job.
Get down on your hands and knees, lift your butt and raise left leg, extending it out to the side with the toe touching the floor. Form an arc with your left leg, sweeping it over to the opposite side as if drawing a rainbow. Bring the leg back to the starting position and repeat for the desired number of reps. Tall, feet together. Step back into a reverse lunge, bend both knees, then push off that back foot and hop on the front foot. Land soft, absorb the impact, and keep it flowing. Wow, you have made it halfway through this workout. An amazing job so far. Now let me share a little secret with you. Did you know that pairing this workout with the right diet can make you see results even faster? And that's why we have created a 10-week weight loss diet plan. That's where it comes in. See, this plan is designed to support the fat loss while keeping the meals delicious. I like tasty food. And we want easy to prepare. See, it's vegetarian, plant-based, and focuses on high protein, high fiber, and full of good fats. And the recipes have to be quick because we're all busy, 5-minute recipes to fit the busy schedule. See, what makes this special is, we want everything to be about sustainability, not like short-term solutions. So we don't want, drastic changes, cutting the favorite food because nobody follows that. See, this plan is built around small, doable habits. Every day, small changes that you can do. If you like it, you can get more details and the pricing from the link in the description below whenever you want. So now, coming to part 2, so you grab, you take a sip of water, press pause if you like. We have got this and we are going to the next part of this workout.
Coming up next is deadlift to row. You stand up with your feet shoulder width apart and hold your dumbbells in front of your thighs. You push your hips back and lower the dumbbells until your upper body is parallel to the floor. And then you pull the dumbbells towards your chest. Breathe out as you do that, keeping your arms a little wider than shoulder width. And then you stand up. And then we keep on repeating the set, one after another. Well done!
Start in a plank, shift to a side plank and lift the top leg. Return to plank and repeat on the other side. Alternate sides, keeping the core stable. Start seated on the floor with your knees bent and arms extended behind you for support. Lift your hips off the ground into a crab position. Now, alternate tapping. Reach your right hand to your left toe, then your left hand to your right toe. Keep the movement steady and controlled. Engage your core and stay balanced as you continue tapping. Great job. Keep it going.
Next is straight leg crunches. You lie on your back and then lift your legs up straight in the air. You contract your abs and pull your upper body towards your feet. Do it 2 times, then go back 2 times and then go back. And as you come up, breathe out. Make sure you're using your abs to lift up the entire upper body and your legs straight up in the air. Well done.
Sit with knees bent, feet flat. Lean back to engage that core. Lift your feet for extra burn. Hold your hands together, rotate to the right, then left. Keep that torso twisting. Start standing tall and ready to roll. Bend at the waist and reach for the floor, walking those hands out to a strong plank. Drop down for a solid push-up boom. Now, walk those hands back toward your feet and stand up proud. Repeat and keep crushing it.
Coming up next is roll up. You lie down on your back, hands extended up. Use your core to lift your body and touch your hand towards your feet. And then go back to the lying down position. Breathe out as you come up. And make sure you're using your core to lift yourself up and feel it in your core. I know the last few reps are looking difficult, but that is exactly the intention. Just 2 more time and we are done. Coming up next is T push-up. You start in a plank position, high plank. You perform a push-up. If you cannot do the full push-up, do it on the knees like me. And then you rotate your body to one side, extending one arm towards the ceiling. You return back to the plank position and then repeat on the other side. Make sure when you do your plank, your hands are directly below your shoulders and keep breathing. Do not hold your breath as you do this. Last round and we are done. Coming next is seated abduction. You sit on a mat with your knees bent and feet firmly on the ground, and you bring your knees out like a butterfly and then bring them together. Out and then together. Make sure the last few reps you will feel it in your inner thighs, and that's the right thing. Well done.
Okay, so let's take a quick breather. Grab your water, stretch your legs. You have already done an amazing job so far. Now here's something special for you. You know what? We have created a free printable guide just for you. It's packed with all the details of the workout, like today's workout, tips to perfect your form. Form is so very important, and extra motivation to keep you going. You can download it by clicking the link in the description. It's free of cost, so make sure to make use of it. So, again, it's a time for a quick question. You have to tell me true or false. Do squats alone can burn thigh fat? Think about it and comment in the section below. Come on, I'm waiting for your answers. I will give the answer in the next break, but make sure to comment right now. Tell me right now, what do you think? Squats alone, are they enough to reduce your thigh fat or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Alrighty, I will reveal the correct answer during our next break, and it might surprise you. Now, take a deep breath, rehydrate, and let's dive back. Remember, every move you are doing is bringing you closer to your goals. Let's keep that energy going. Let's start again.
Coming next is standing bicycle crunch. You stand up tall with your feet hip distance apart, place your hands behind your head and open your elbows wide, and then you bring one leg to the center, one elbow to the center, opposite elbow, opposite knee, and keep repeating. Breathe out as the knee comes up. And make sure to feel it in your abs. You should feel it in your entire abs and focus on those muscles to get maximum result.
Stand tall, feet hip width apart. Shift weight to your right foot. Raise your left leg straight out. Lower it down, then bring your left knee to your right elbow. Crunch it. Reset and repeat, then switch sides. Let's go.
Next is plank scorpions. You begin in a plank position with your hands directly under your shoulders. You lift your right foot towards your left shoulder, bending your knee, and then the same thing on the other side. Your left foot towards your right shoulder. So one time we lift the right foot and one time we lift the left foot. Make sure your core is not dropping as you do this. Hold your core tight and keep breathing. Next is lateral lunge to knee tuck. First on the left side and then on the right side. You get into a side lateral lunge position. And when you come back, lift your knee up towards your chest and use a dumbbell for added intensity in this. And the weight of the dumbbell has to be so that in the last 10 seconds, last 12 seconds, you do feel the pain a little bit. Make sure in the lateral lunge, you do feel it in your inner thighs. One leg straight and one leg bent. I know this one is a little tough on the inner thigh, but let's get started on the other side now. One leg straight, one leg bent, dumbbell moving forward, and then knee tuck. Lovely job, my friends. Coming up next is side clamp. You sit in a side lying position with your knees bent. You keep your heels together but raise the top of the knee by activating the glutes, and then come back to the starting position. Repeat for full 40 seconds, and then we do the same thing on the other side. This is really good for your inner thighs, for your glutes, and also keep your core engaged. Now let's move to the other side. The same thing using the right leg. Heels should stay together and only the top of the knee will be used to lift the leg, and it will cause a nice stretch in the inner thigh, in the glutes. You're using your glutes to lift the leg.
Alright, stand tall with your feet hip width apart. Drop it low into a squat like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Now step it out to the side, left, right, and boom, hit that squat. Slide it back the other way, right, left, and squat it out again. Keep it smooth, keep it groovy, and keep those legs burning.
Coming up next is one of the most effective exercises for your legs, which is side lunge. You stand straight with your legs apart. Move your weight on one side, one knee bent, the other leg straight, and then we alternate to the other side. Make sure to breathe out as you bend your leg, breathe in as you come up. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and engage your glutes. Keep your core engaged as well, and try to keep your back straight. Feel it in your thighs, in your quads, in your inner thighs.
Now, let's first talk about the answer to the quiz. Can squats alone burn thigh fat? The answer is false. While squats are great for building muscle and toning your thighs, burning fat requires a little bit more. It's a combination of moves that we are doing in this workout. Sometimes to lose thigh fat, you have to work out the entire body to lose thigh fat. Fat loss, what happens? It happens when the body is in a calorie deficit, which comes from consistent movement, good nutrition, building muscle across different areas of your body, and sleeping well. See, this workout is specifically and scientifically designed to engage your inner and outer thighs while keeping it low impact and stress-free for your joints. So take a moment to stretch your legs, breathe deeply, sip some water. If you were to press pause, you can press pause to take a longer break. And we are getting into the final step. Let's keep that energy going for the last round. Come on.
Coming up next is plank shoulder tap. You start in a plank position, arms straight, lift one hand off the ground and tap the opposite shoulder. And you keep repeating, keep breathing, try to keep your core tight as you do this. Don't hold your breath when you do any of this. Core engaged, glutes tight. Well done.
Start in a strong hand plank position, core tight, body straight. Lift one leg up like you're kicking for the stars, then drive that knee to your chest. Snap it back to plank and switch it up other leg, same move. Keep alternating, keep it steady, and feel that core fire up. You've got this.
Coming up next is low lunge to high knee. You start in a low lunge position with your hand touching the ground. Then you jump a little bit on your right foot, lifting your left knee towards your chest and then back to the starting position. So low lunge, hand touching, then up, low lunge, then you jump up a little bit, low lunge to high knee. When you take the lunge position, make sure there is a 90-degree angle at the knee which is getting bent. Don't hold your breath, keep breathing. Very good. Now we move to the other side and repeat it for the other leg. Maintain the posture. In case you cannot jump, do not do this position. Rather, you should do it without the jumping. Whenever there are jumping positions and you have any knee problem, make sure that you are doing it minus the jump. All the other things you can copy, but jump, do not do. Good, very good. Coming up next is flutter kicks. You lie on your back, lift both the legs and then perform fluttering motion with your legs. One leg up, one leg down. And when you do this, try keeping your head also a little up so that you feel it in your abs, upper abs as well as lower abs. Keep breathing, and feel these movements in your lower abs as well as on the upper side. The more we do this, the more we focus, the better abs you will get that you always wanted to show off. Well done, well done. Coming up next is glute bridge. You lie on your back, then you lift your hip towards the ceiling, engaging your glutes and engaging your core as well, and try forming a straight line between your knee, your glutes and your shoulders. Hold it as much as you can. Come down. Again, lift up, hold, and then come down. This one is a nice meditative exercise as well when you hold.
What a way to go. What we don't know isn't worth a dime. And we nail them all. I know you're the worrying kind. Is there any way?
Coming up next is standing toe touches. You stand upright, lift your one leg and the opposite hand, make a circle, then do the same thing with the other side. So right leg, left hand, then left leg, right hand. And breathe out as your hand touches your leg. Keep your balance well and keep your core engaged.
What a way to go. This incarnation is really wide. The air is getting warm.
We have overhead reach coming up next. This is really good exercise for stretching in your sides, in your torso. You stand shoulder width apart, a little more, and then you lift one arm over your head, feel the stretch on one side, then the other arm and feel the stretch on the other side. You should feel it in your sides, on your back. Keep smiling as you do this.
Don't you know I worry about you?
Next is reverse tabletop reach. You get into a reverse tabletop position and then lift one hand, reach towards the ceiling, get back into the tabletop position and reach towards the ceiling on the other side using the other hand, and keep repeating. When you do that, make sure you are extending your arm really high so that you feel it in your love handles. And this is working really nice for your core. As you extend, breathe out, do not hold your breath, keep your core engaged in this entire process.
I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance.
Very nice. You have made it so far. What an incredible effort. But let me remind you, if you are feeling a bit of pain and discomfort in your legs, it's normal. Everyone feels this way, especially when they are starting out. And especially in areas like thighs, where not every muscle gets activated in daily life. See, the soreness is a sign that your muscles are waking up. They are getting stronger. But do not worry, it gets better with time. Remember, every rep you do is bringing you closer to the stronger, fitter and leaner you. So come on, take a deep breath, stretch it out, sip some water if you want, take a pause, press the pause button if you want. Let's get moving. So make sure you are ready before the last round which is there, and let's start.
Coming up next is static lateral lunge. You stand with a wide stance, toes pointing forward. Shift your weight to one side, bending one knee while keeping the other leg straight, and hold it for as long as you can. And then we move to the other side. Keep breathing as you do it, and try to see that your knee doesn't come too forward while you are doing this exercise.
I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance. I wanna. I just wanna dance. I just wanna. I just wanna dance. 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 I just wanna dance.
Coming up next is glute bridge abduction. You start with a glute bridge position on your back. Lift your hips upward while maintaining the bridge. Open your knees outward. Then you close your knees, come back down. Don't hold your breath. Keep your core tight and glutes engaged as you do this exercise. This is really good for your thighs, your glutes. Next is butterfly crunches. You lie down on your back, lift your leg at 30 degrees, crunch your legs to your stomach, and as you do that, rotate your hands in full circles. When you do, you also pull your upper body up using your core. You should feel it in your core. Breathe out as your head moves up. Breathe in as it goes down.
I just wanna get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down.
Last 5 seconds. Good job. Coming next is standing leg circles. You take support of a wall, then lift one leg and start making circles with that leg. And when you do that, keep your knees straight. Make sure your core is tight and you are using your glutes to lift this leg. Keep breathing, do not hold your breath, and focus on your glute and leg muscles. Core tight all the time. Well done, well done. We do the same thing with the right leg. Take a small break and make sure when you do these exercises, you feel it with your mind on the muscle that is getting worked. That will really enhance the results for you. Now we lift the right leg and make circles. Try to keep knee as straight as possible. Keep breathing. Do not hold your breath. Well done. Coming up next is heel touches. You lie on your back with your knee bent. You lift your shoulder off the ground and alternatively touch your heels. Make sure you don't hold your breath, keep on breathing, and you should feel it in your obliques. This is really good for your love handles. Coming up is cat cow. You begin on your all fours, arch your back into a cow-like position, and then round your back up inside in a cat-like position. And we keep doing it so that it really stretches our spines and make us ready for the workout that is about to come. Next is reverse tabletop reach. You get into a reverse tabletop position and then lift one hand, reach towards the ceiling, get back into the tabletop position and reach towards the ceiling on the other side using the other hand, and keep repeating. When you do that, make sure you are extending your arm really high so that you feel it in your love handles. And this is working really nice for your core. As you extend, breathe out, do not hold your breath, keep your core engaged in this entire process. Well done, well done. Next is butterfly crunches. You lie down on your back, lift your leg at 30 degrees, crunch your legs to your stomach, and as you do that, rotate your hands in full circles. When you do, you also pull your upper body up using your core. You should feel it in your core. Breathe out as your head moves up, breathe in as it goes down. Last 5 seconds. Good job.
Congratulations on completing this workout. You have just taken a big step forward towards toning your thighs and burning the inner and outer thigh fat, all without any jumping or stress on your joints. Give yourself a moment to celebrate. These small wins make all the difference. So if you want to see even better results, pair your workouts with the right diet. It can actually make your weight loss journey so much easier. See, our 10-week weight loss diet plan is here to help. It's packed with very easy to follow plant-based meals, high protein, good fats, high fiber, quick recipes, 5-minute recipes. So make sure if you need help, you go to the link below, download it, you will see all the details, the pricing there and everything is there. So are you ready to take the next step? I want to see you in the next video. And do not stop here. Make sure you are working out regularly every day, every second day, and you will find a lot of tips on this channel to support your fat loss journey. Together, we will create a better version, a smarter and a fitter version. So, keep happy, keep smiling, stay curious, and keep finding your why with your app. Bye bye, and see you in the next video.